Public Information Officer for the Northeast region of Colorado Parks and Wildlife, and we are here at Thunderbird Lake today in Boulder, and we are actually electrofishing for koi goldfish that someone dumped in here. Based on what we've seen so far, it looks like we have had these fish here for about 2 to 3 years. There's different sizes indicating different age classes of the fish, so they've been here for quite a while. And based on some of the deductions we've done so far, it looks like we might have about 1,900 of these fish in the water. They are exotic species to Colorado waters, so unfortunately this is a situation where someone probably dumped an unwanted pet or pets, and they have just reproduced and done well. They've gone like gangbusters in this lake, and unfortunately they have had an impact on the native ecosystem here. So what we're doing is we're going to be removing these fish today. We're electroshocking, so it'll stun the fish, and we'll pick them out with nets. They'll still be alive. We're going to collect all of them, and we're actually going to bring them over to Birds of Prey in Broomfield. And so these fish will actually go to serve wildlife in the end, because they will become a food source for rehabilitating raptors. So that's a good thing, but we want to make sure that this fishery goes back to what it should be. When you introduce an exotic species like a goldfish to water like this, they actually can introduce diseases to the area. They can outcompete the fish that are belonging there or fish that have been stocked there. We always do biological assessments, my agency, to make sure that the water has a good balance of all the different needs to create a good fishery. And this now is out of balance. So when you have a fish like this, a goldfish in here, it's actually eating up all of the zooplankton and leaving all of the phytoplankton, which then causes algae growth. So the water becomes unbalanced and it's no longer a healthy ecosystem. If you have a pet, you have an unwanted pet or fish that you don't care to have in your family anymore, please make sure that you contact the Humane Society or go back to the pet store from which you got it and find out a humane way of disposing of that animal or giving away that animal. Because when we have exotic species, non-native species wind up in our fisheries and out there amongst our wildlife, they can really do very detrimental things and really take over an ecosystem. And we're really trying to manage for the health of everything in Colorado, wildlife and fishery related, and it's really critical that people who care about our environment and want to conserve it for future generations understand that this is not a good thing actually to go dump your fish in a pond such as this.
Gold. Gold. Gold.